The evacuation of over 6,000 Peace Corps volunteers due to the novel coronavirus has left the Peace Corps community reeling. However, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what is on everyone's mind. The big question, is Peace Corps accepting applications? Now, what sort of credibility do I have to speak on this topic? I'm a returned Peace Corps volunteer who served in Nicaragua from August of 2016 to April of 2018, and since then, I've been running this YouTube channel to help prospective volunteers like you get into the Peace Corps. All right, so back to the big question, is Peace Corps accepting applications? The easy answer is yes. However, it is a little bit more complicated than that because applications to the Peace Corps do not look the same way that they did a few months ago. Now let's go back way into the history of Peace Corps. It used to be an extremely long and arduous process to apply to the Peace Corps. It was all done before the era of the internet, and actually volunteers were not able to apply for specific countries. Back in 2014, 2015, around the time when I was applying to join the Peace Corps allowed prospective volunteers to apply for 3 countries that they would be interested in doing their Peace Corps service. This was a really big and exciting change for the Peace Corps community, but we are back almost to the old-fashioned way. But let's go ahead and take a look at my computer and we'll go over what options are available to you today. All right, folks, so I am on the Peace Corps website and I'm going to be speaking with you all today about the options that are available to you for your Peace Corps application. Yes, the short answer again is yes, you can apply to the Peace Corps, but it's going to look a little bit different than it did back in January. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so here we are on the Peace Corps website, and the first part that I'm going to go to is volunteer openings. Here in volunteer openings, you'll see that there are 44 results. That is quite a bunch of results, but what are they exactly? Now, one thing that is kind of interesting, and I actually am unable to tell you whether or not this feature was there prior to coronavirus. I don't remember seeing this on the Peace Corps website before, and I do peruse this website quite frequently for updates so that I can make videos for all of you. The first option is serve where you are needed most, and it would be a departure date between January and June of 2021. Being realistic about this, do I think that Peace Corps is actually going to be departing in January? Honestly, I do not. I think that a June 2021 is far more likely. I think this is Peace Corps just being a little bit open-minded and flexible with their departure date, and really in order to be a Peace Corps volunteer, you need to be flexible as well and be able to live with this kind of ambiguity. So I think definitely the January to June window is probably going to happen, but we don't really know which month in that span of 6 months will actually end up being your departure date. Now, continuing to scroll down, you'll see that there is a new difference. There is no longer country-specific listings. We have Asia, we have Eastern Europe and Central Asia. Let's see, we have Africa, South America, Central America, and Mexico. You can see that Peace Corps is being realistic about the fact that the spread of the novel coronavirus will be dealt with to varying degrees in different countries. It would not be Peace Corps-like to say, oh yes, I'm going to allow you to go to Mexico, or yes, I have openings in Panama. Rather, they're saying Mexico and Central America because they really don't know which countries are going to be safe to reopen first. We've seen COVID trending at different rates in different countries, so they're just allowing volunteers right now to apply by region. So what you'll need to do is identify which region you would like to apply to. Now, if you're confused about what region you should be applying for, it would be worth checking out my last video, which is about building your Peace Corps resume, which I'll link right up there. Looking at these side panels just a little bit more, for example, if you want to narrow it down to, well, let's just go with my sector just for the sake of ease. So in my case, I'm education, and I would be looking for something that is a Spanish language requirement, and I'm interested in both Central America and Mexico and South America, and I'll put Caribbean as well because they do speak Spanish in the Dominican Republic, which is a Peace Corps country, and no need to check this box for myself. And then I would be able to see which are available to me. So here I can see that there is an English education volunteer position open in both South America and Central America and Mexico, and that there's also a university English co-teacher position open in Central America and Mexico. Similar to the apply to serve anywhere, these departure dates span quite a few months. We really don't ultimately know when we'll be able to depart again. Now, for prospective volunteers who are older or have more work experience, I would also like you to know that there are Peace Corps response openings at the moment. Peace Corps response are high impact one-year programs that are often quite appealing to older volunteers or returned Peace Corps volunteers. You're able to basically hit the ground running and get into your project really quickly. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those. So in this case, you would want to navigate to Peace Corps response. And under Peace Corps response, we can look for different positions that are open under search and apply. So here I'm specifically under Peace Corps response openings, and you can see that there are quite a few options. If I wanted to do the same thing, I could go education, Spanish. Wow, it looks like they have actually a lot more options. And then they do have specific countries for Peace Corps response, which does not surprise me. Now, why does that not surprise me? It's because Peace Corps response volunteers are traditionally returned Peace Corps volunteers or people with a lot of experience. So my guess is they're probably going to reestablish Peace Corps response prior to establishing just the regular 27-month Peace Corps volunteer experience. Being from a country of service that was evacuated, I was part of Peace Corps Nicaragua. We were evacuated in April of 2018. I remember talking to our vice country director about the fact that if Peace Corps Nicaragua was going to reopen, that they would probably try and reopen it with Peace Corps response first. So following a global evacuation of Peace Corps, I'm not surprised that they have specifics on which countries are available for Peace Corps response. All right, folks, so I hope that answers your question of whether or not you can apply to Peace Corps right now. The short answer is yes. The long answer is that it will not look the same as it did back in January before the global evacuation of the 6,000 plus Peace Corps volunteers. Again, my last video was about how to write your Peace Corps resume, so if you are interested in getting your application in, and I absolutely believe that you should, go ahead and check out that video, and good luck on your application.